The Board of Public Utilities Energy Savings Improvement Program, or Esip, helps public institutions make their buildings more energy efficient. The Energy Savings Improvement Program, or Esip, is a funding program that can apply to all government contracting units, including school districts. The program allows for the implementation of energy conservation measures, or ECMs, using the anticipated savings to fund these measures. Energy conservation measures can include improving the building envelope with air sealing or insulation, installing more efficient heating, ventilation, and/or air conditioning, or implementing demand response equipment for improved energy efficiency. ECMs can also include lighting improvements, which are often included in energy efficiency upgrades, and water savings measures, which also save energy on water heating. Further, using less water saves on water purification, pumping, and sewage treatment. And finally, in addition to energy saving measures, ECMs can include distributed energy generation, such as solar power, wind power, geothermal, and bioenergy. Some capital improvements will not result in operational savings, for example, new air conditioning. These types of energy-related capital improvements can be included in an energy savings plan, but can't exceed 15% of the total project costs and must be funded separately from bonds or capital improvement funds. The Esip program starts with a local government energy audit through the LGEA program. This program is free to all local government entities, including schools, and all state government buildings. Once your LGEA is complete, you'll want to decide on how to implement your Esip, whether you'll use an energy services company or ESCO, a do-it-yourself approach, or a hybrid. This decision impacts the entire Esip process, so we'll revisit it in a bit more detail once we've touched on all the Esip steps. In Step 3, you'll select your energy services company through an RFP process. Sample RFP templates are available on the Clean Energy Program website. Next is the development of the Energy Savings Plan. This plan puts together the energy conservation measures and the savings from those measures for your project. The plan is then verified by a third party, and once the third party verifies the energy conservation measures and the measure savings, it then has to be approved by the Board of Public Utilities. Once the plan is verified and approved, it has to be formally adopted by the governing body. Next, Esip financing has to be finalized. The financing includes the design, construction, ESCO fee, and all applicable soft costs. Now you're ready for construction. All contractors doing the work must be DPMC qualified. Once construction is complete, and all measures are implemented, it's time for commissioning and verification. Commissioning ensures that all implemented measures are working as designed and intended, and the projected energy savings is verified. We've quickly moved through the 9 steps of the Esip process, but let's revisit Step 2 for a closer look. There are 3 contracting options for local government units in the Esip program. There is the ESCO, the do-it-yourself, or the hybrid approach. With the ESCO option, an RFP process is used to select an energy services company. The energy services company prepares the energy savings plan, prepares the construction plan documents and bid specifications, serves as the general contractor by contracting with and overseeing subcontractors hired through the bidding process, and provides an energy savings guarantee. The ESCO can also assist with identifying funding options. With the do-it-yourself option, the local government unit takes the lead, and they usually retain an architect or engineer to assist with the Esip. The architect or engineer can procure and coordinate services from others to do any or all of the tasks involved in the Esip, including creating the energy savings plan, the construction documents, bids and specifications, assisting with the awarding of the construction contracts, and the construction management. However, if there is in-house expertise at the local government unit, these tasks can be done in-house. The hybrid approach is a combination of the ESCO and do-it-yourself options and mixes ESCOs and other services. In this scenario, the local government unit can retain an architect or engineer to oversee the request for proposal for the ESCO process. The architect or engineer would act on the local unit's behalf to supervise the ESCO's work throughout the process. With this option, the local government unit has to be sure that contracting relationships don't create conflicts of interest among the different parties. Whichever approach is taken, independent third-party verification of the energy savings plan is required. In Step 4, we mentioned the Energy Savings Plan. The Energy Savings Plan is the core of your project. The Energy Savings Plan puts together a package of energy conservation measures that intends to optimize efficiency and savings, so that the savings each month covers the financing of the improvements. There are some key Energy Savings Plan requirements. Energy Savings Plans must be cash flow positive from year 1. Avoided capital costs cannot be included in an energy savings plan. SRACs cannot be included in the savings calculations. And as noted previously, there must be an independent third-party review of the energy savings plan. The maximum payback term for the plan is 15 years, unless the plan includes combined heat and power, or CHP. Then the payback is 20 years. Esip funding can be in the form of a self-refunding bond or a lend-lease. With a self-refunding bond, the projected energy savings can be budgeted as energy costs in the general budget. Lend-lease funding can benefit from federal tax incentives. Either type of funding can also benefit from the Clean Energy Program incentives, demand response savings through lower energy use, and potentially funding from the Energy Resiliency Bank. Note that recreation opportunities for individuals with disabilities or ROID grants cannot be combined with ESIPs. Here are some specific guidelines to be adhered to for ESIPs. The requests for proposals used to select energy services companies must be approved by the Board of Public Utilities. The Clean Energy Program website has templates for these RFPs. There's a mandatory pre-proposal conference for ESCOs looking to bid on projects, and all bidding ESCOs must be DPMC certified. The BPU is to receive an electronic copy of the documents for each phase of the proposal contract process, either via CD or flash drive. The Energy Savings Plan development must be based on an investment-grade audit. After the third-party verification of the Energy Savings Plan, the BPU must also approve the plan. And the BPU has complete authority to deny any project phase and Clean Energy Program incentives when deemed necessary. The Clean Energy Program is fully funded to help the ESIP program, and as mentioned, the local government energy audit is your first step, and many local governments have taken advantage of the LGEA program already. You can download the application workbook right from the Clean Energy Program website. Several large cities have started the ESIP process using the RFP template provided by the BPU, and several school districts have used combined heat and power to extend financing to 20 years without clean energy incentives. Here are some example results among different local government units. The projected annual savings here range from just under $100,000 to $4.2 million, with the actual savings meeting or exceeding projections in all cases, sometimes significantly exceeding projections, as in the case of the Newark Housing Authority, where the projected savings were $4.2 million and actual were $9.4 million. These example projects show that the energy savings plans are delivering on their projections and that significant savings are available for local government units that use the Energy Savings Improvement Program. You can get started with the Energy Savings Improvement Program by applying to the LGEA program. When you get to the RFP stage, you can use the RFP template on the Clean Energy Program site for your energy savings plan. And once contracts are issued and construction is done, your energy costs drop and your savings begin. Here are some additional helpful links related to the Clean Energy Program and ESIP, as well as key contacts at the Board of Public Utilities.